Hey everybody, it's Teph and welcome back to my couch for the second ever episode of Real Talk Tuesday. Coco does not want to welcome me today. She wants to escape, so I'm going to go ahead and let her do that. We also have Opal running around who's making noise and being obnoxious, so if there are background noises, it's the cats. What can I say? You may remember that back in October I did a giveaway, and if you entered the giveaway you know that I asked for questions for an upcoming Q&A and then never filmed it. So this is that Q&A. Actually, this is kind of part one of the Q&A because I got so many questions, I decided to turn some of them into their own entire video. So today I'm just gonna answer 10 questions that I thought are a good way for you to get to know me a little bit better. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you love Q&A videos. And if you have any suggestions for Real Talk Tuesday episodes, go ahead and leave those in the comments down below. The simple answer is good because at least in the US, when you ask how somebody is, it's mostly just an introductory way to start the conversation. You're not actually interested. But since you're watching my YouTube video, I'm guessing you're probably interested. So my honest answer is I am tired at the moment. I got 5 hours of sleep last night, had to go to work early, drive to work in the snow, worked a 10-hour day, couldn't even get my car. It actually wasn't even my car. I had to borrow a car and I couldn't get it all the way back home, and now I'm filming a YouTube video because I procrastinated and didn't film it over the weekend. But you know what? Even though I'm tired, I'm having fun. Of the ones that I'm watching right now, I'd have to say A Series of Unfortunate Events is definitely up there. If you haven't checked it out already, it's on Netflix and Neil Patrick Harris is in it and he is hilarious. Now, of all time, that's actually really tough. It's like a four-way tie, I think, between Sherlock, Lie to Me, Dollhouse, and Firefly. Yeah, I think those would be my top 4 TV shows of all time. I do have a full-time job and I'm a YouTuber on the side. I would actually love to build this channel to where it can be sort of a part-time income where I can use that to really support the channel, upgrade my equipment, go on trips, different things like that. But right now YouTube is just a hobby, and I shouldn't say just a hobby because I spend like hours a week on YouTube, but it's a lot of fun. For about 1.5 years, I was a graphic design major, so during that time I took, of course, like drawing, Photoshop, a little bit of video editing classes, and then I actually ended up switching to psychology. I originally took my first psychology class as one of those, like, they called them backcourt classes, but like the general ed classes that everybody has to take, and I felt like a kid who like was in elementary school. Like every day after my psychology class, I would call my mom and be like, guess what I learned at school today? I decided that I was a lot more enthusiastic about that than graphic design, so I ended up changing my major, and I actually would like to bring a little bit more of my psychology background into my YouTube channel, and over time I hope that I'll be able to do that through Real Talk Tuesday, and that's part of what really inspired this series. Asking me to pick a favorite food is really hard because it changes so often, but lately I've been very obsessed with anything having to do with brie, apples, and bread. So like apple and brie grilled cheese sandwiches, oh, so delicious. During the week, my first alarm goes off between 4:30 and 4:45, depending on how much I would like to attempt to get ready before work. But invariably, I end up hitting snooze until about 5:20, jumping out of bed, feeding the cats, brushing my teeth, throwing on clothes, and running out the door because I start work at 6 a.m. And so I work anywhere between 7 and 10 hours, depending on the day. And then when I get home, it's kind of a variety of things. Obviously, I like make dinner, have to feed the cats dinner, etc. And then depending on the day, I will either work on YouTube, sometimes I'll watch a little bit of TV. Lately, I've been obsessed with Pokemon Moon, so that's like all I want to do with my time. That's kind of what I want to be doing right now, except I have to film this because I didn't do it over the weekend cosplaying Pokemon Moon. The end of the day is kind of casual. I'm really a homebody, to be perfectly honest, so I don't really go out during the week. So usually somewhere between 9:30 and 10:30, I end up moseying on back there. That's my bedroom door over there, and I end up cuddling with the cats a little bit, and then we go to bed. So pretty simple day, day to day, nothing too exciting. I have 2 cats, and I think I'm good with 2 cats for the moment. I feel like any more than 2 cats right now, and I would really be considered a crazy cat lady, though I'm kind of already a crazy cat lady because I'm a little crazy and I have cats. But you know what? Back in high school, being a crazy cat lady was kind of the goal. So if you think about it that way, I fulfilled my life goal, and I'm just home free for like the next, what, 50, 60, 70 years, hopefully? Do I like to travel? I love traveling. In fact, I've had to rein back my travel because I was spending all of my free money on traveling, and I wasn't really putting it into savings for retirement or a new laptop or other things that I needed. I feel like a first date is ultimately an opportunity to get to know someone new. So I know it's super cliche, but like, just be yourself and try to relax. Your goal is to have fun, and honestly, one of the big things that in the past has signaled me that I was, going on a date with someone I did want to continue dating is if I lost track of time talking to them. Just relax and be yourself, and don't put too much pressure on it, because first dates are almost always at least a little bit awkward, and there's nothing you can do to avoid it. So I'm actually already planning my dream vacation. I'm hoping to go on it in a couple of years with my biggie, which, by the way, if I haven't mentioned, my biggie is my sorority big sister. We're hoping to go on a cruise around Europe in a couple of years, and so we want to go to Ireland, London, France, Germany, maybe not Germany, Italy, and I feel like there was one more we wanted to hit while we were there, and I don't think we're going to be able to get Ireland as part of the cruise. So our grand master plan, which may or may not actually happen, is to go a few days early, go to Ireland, do some stuff around London, then get on the boat, cruise around Europe, and then ends in Italy. So then we take a few extra days in Italy to do things around Italy. That is the Q&A. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like Q&As, and let me know down in the comments below if you have any video ideas, even if you want to see another Q&A. I'd be happy to do that again in the future if you guys do want to see it. And as I said, if I didn't answer your question, it's possible that I am planning another video around that, so definitely go ahead and keep an eye on this channel. Also, make sure to check in on Thursday for Beauty Talk Thursday and Saturday for Planner Day, and I'll see you babes next time. Bye!